Imagine a world without heroes. No legends, no champions, no role models, no one to admire, just ordinary people.
That sounds almost impossible. Because every culture seems to have heroes. Every generation does. Even children choose them.
Exactly. And that's the mystery. Why do humans keep creating heroes? Why does every civilization tell stories about extraordinary people? Why do we admire complete strangers?
It's strange when you think about it. Millions of people celebrate someone they've never met. Sometimes they cry. Sometimes they defend them. Sometimes they even change their lives because of them.
Most people think heroes are simply inspiring, but what if they serve a much older purpose? One ran into the human brain long before civilization existed. To understand that, we have to leave stadiums, movie screens, and social media behind. We have to return to a small human tribe, nearly 100,000 years ago. Imagine 25 people living together. No maps, no hospitals, no governments. Every day is uncertain. Every decision matters.
If something dangerous happens, who decides what everyone should do?
Say, someone usually steps forward, not necessarily the strongest, not necessarily the oldest, but someone the tribe trusts. Someone whose experience increases everyone else's chances of survival.
So our ancestors weren't looking for heroes. They were looking for the safest person to copy.
Precisely. Evolution rewarded humans who learned from successful people. Why make every mistake yourself? If someone else already survived them, watching became learning. Learning became imitation. Imitation became culture. Children still do this automatically. Before they understand language, they copy faces, expressions, movements, behavior. The instinct appears astonishingly early.
Maybe heroes are just adults we continue copying.
That idea is surprisingly close to what many psychologists believe. Humans constantly search for models. Who succeeds? Who survives? Who earns respect? Who should I become?
Which explains something I've always wondered. Why do people become obsessed with celebrities?
Because your ancient brain often treats success as useful information. If someone succeeds, perhaps they know something you don't. Perhaps copying them improves your own chances. The instinct doesn't distinguish between a tribal hunter and a modern billionaire. Sometimes this works beautifully. Role models encourage learning, discipline, courage, innovation. Great leaders can lift entire societies.
But the same instinct can also be dangerous.
Very dangerous. History is filled with charismatic leaders who inspired millions in completely opposite directions. The instinct to follow is ancient. Whether the leader deserves it is another question entirely. This is why humans repeatedly create myths, legends, founders, champions. Almost every civilization tells stories about extraordinary individuals. Those stories become maps.
So heroes aren't just people, they're instructions.
Exactly. Heroes quietly answer one of the oldest questions in the human brain. Who should I become? Perhaps that's why children naturally imitate superheroes. Teenagers imitate celebrities. Adults imitate successful people. The instinct remains. Only the costumes change. Modern technology amplified this instinct beyond anything evolution expected. Today, one person can become the role model for hundreds of millions of strangers. Your ancestors never experienced anything remotely similar.
Which means our Stone Age brain is trying to process a world filled with thousands of potential heroes every single day.
Exactly. And perhaps that is why choosing your heroes carefully has never been more important. Because whether you notice it or not, you slowly become similar to the people you admire. Heroes don't simply entertain us. They quietly shape our values, our ambitions, our habits, our identities, often without us realizing it. Perhaps the greatest question isn't whether humans need heroes. We probably always will. The real question is, who deserves that role? Because somewhere inside your ancient brain, someone is always teaching you how to become human. Every civilization chose its heroes. Every generation created new ones, and every human followed someone. If this story changed the way you think about admiration, choose one of the videos on screen. Because heroes are only one of the hidden instincts still shaping modern human life, and we've only just begun uncovering them.